What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young, coming at you with a Friday freestyle. Today I want to talk about following your dreams. Specifically, I want to talk about this thing that messes all of us up in the beginning stages, or even as we're going along actually, when we get a bee in our bonnet about, okay, I think maybe I have a dream and I think maybe I want to follow it. I think I want to do something that there's a calling in my heart and I want to answer the call. Super exciting thing to recognize, right? That like we have a dream and it deserves to be honored. Also kind of terrifying because usually our dreams exist out in some ether sphere where we're like, I want to touch you, but you're like not a tangible thing. I don't know what you look like yet. I just have like a vague idea of what this dream is and I'm just like following this feeling. Isn't that kind of what following your dreams feels like? Is like, I don't actually know how this will work or how it could happen. But I know that it's something that I want to do. It requires a lot of faith and trust in you and also in your process to take the first few steps. And something that I see really mess with people is this idea that I have to know exactly what I want to do in order for me to take that first step. Like I need to know step 10 before I can take step 1. And I want you to know that it is virtually impossible to know step 10 when you haven't even taken step 1. And even if you think in your head that you know what step 10 is, by the time that you actually get there, taking step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 9, it's gonna look completely different because, and this is one of my favorite quotes on this topic from Queen Bee, Marie Forleo, I'll post the link to her video below, clarity comes from engagement, not thought. So if I have just an idea of something that I want to do, there's a calling in my heart, I want to just do something different with my life. I feel like this is maybe part of my purpose in being here, but I don't know exactly what it looks like yet. I cannot think my way to an answer. I cannot mentally sit and devise, okay, this is what it will look like and this is what it'll be. The only way that I can get clearer on what it's actually gonna look like and what my dream will require of me and what I'll have to do to get steps 1, 2, 3, 4 is if I start taking those steps forward. And if I give myself permission and say, don't know what the end result's gonna be yet, don't know what it's turning into, but you know what? I'm gonna just go with my feeling on it. I'm gonna take these steps forward, I'm gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna see what happens. I am the most classic example of this. If you go back and watch my old videos, are they anything like what I'm doing now? 3.5 years ago when I started my channel and I hit upload, did I have any clue that I would end up being a coach? That the majority of my content would be about dating and relationships, that I would be working with people all over the friggin' globe in pursuing their dreams and becoming the people that they want to be and falling in love and living the lives that they want to live. Did I have any concept that that's what I would end up doing? The answer is no. It's something that I had to figure out along the way. And if I had told myself back then when I hadn't even uploaded my first video, well, you don't know what this could become and like you don't know how this is all gonna work out and like, but you're not sure what you wanna do yet, I never would have started in the first place. I would have just sat back and been like, well, you know, maybe if I think about it some more, maybe next year, maybe in a few months, maybe I'll just have a few more conversations about it with people and like, you know, 5-year plan it on a piece of paper. That stuff doesn't get us anywhere. We have to take physical action. Clarity comes from engagement, not thought. It comes from engaging with the world, from putting yourself out there, from trying different things, trial and error. Oh my goodness, this is like so juicy. I can just taste it. It's like a peach that's just dripping down my chin. It makes me so happy to talk about this stuff because so many of us sit back on our heels and think, well, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. And I am telling you, you don't need to be ready. My memory card got full, so it shut me down, but I was about to wrap it up anyway. Long and short of it, you don't need to know the end result. You don't even have to know step 2. If you have some idea of what step 1 is, and you want to start singing that song that's in your damn heart, start singing it. I've said it before, it can be quiet, it can be a whisper, it can be a hum, but start singing and see where it takes you. It's okay to trust in your process. It's okay to figure it out as you go along. In fact, it's more than okay. It's the only way that anything gets done, uncovered, discovered in this lifetime. Nobody sets out doing what they thought they would be doing. Or at least nobody that I know. I mean, like Tiger Woods, okay, sure, maybe he's the example of like, oh, no, he was destined for golf from day one. But most of us who are like figuring it out, making it up, seeing what works, we all probably started off with very different ideas of what we might be doing. And now, very different place. But I wouldn't be here if I hadn't let myself start from there. So cut yourself some slack. Give yourself permission to start. You don't need to be ready, okay? All you need to do is start taking some small steps forward and seeing what happens. I love you. I believe in you. Comment below if this resonated, if there's something that you've been, holding yourself back on and it's like, you know what? Time to just take step one. What's your step one? Comment below. I want to know. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna post a link to my homepage. If you want to join my email list, you can head there and sign up. I'll be in your inbox this Wednesday. I would love to connect with you there. And yeah, as always, until next time, little dream weavers, kisses, and I'll see ya. And she was like, oh wow, like he's like the strong, silent type that's so attractive. Do you know how hard it is to have a relationship with someone who just won't open up?